How was last night?
It was fun.
Tiring?
Not so much tiring. I think we all had quite early nights.
Quite exciting.
But it was very
We're at speed.
exciting and very,
intense.
yeah,
And like seeing everyone again and like.
exhilarating.
And
Was
then
that good
and
seeing
then
everyone
and then
again?
it's
Because
over.
do you guys kind of separate, or do you see each other in between, or was it a case that you guys have separated?
Between filming.
Yeah.
We see each other.
We see each other.
Um,
It's nice, but it's like it's rare that we were all in the same place at the same time, and so it was really nice to have that.
yeah.
Because we all like individually hang out and stuff, but it was nice when everyone was there celebrating like the return.
yeah.
of sex
Season 2.
education. Yeah, season 2.
I spoke to Alistair, aka Mr. Groff, last night, and he was saying about the kind of the reach of the show and how successful it is and how popular it is, and he was told by an 80-year-old man in a cafe how much he loved the show. And I just spoke to Emma, and I wanted to ask you guys as well, how does that make you feel that young people are taken to it, but also so many generations are taken to the show and given such great praise to everything that you're doing?
I mean, that's when you create a show, you want it to connect with as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And I think that's a credit to the amazing writing and the world building that it can resonate with people our age and younger, yet still feel so kind of honest and enjoyable for an 80-year-old to watch. And that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The writing is the like star of the show, and Laurie has created
And
such
the sort of feeling of it.
Yeah.
It feels quite unique in its sort of visual style and its location and its setting. Because it's deliberately very ambiguous about when it's set and where it is, which I think opens it up to a wider audience, just naturally.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about the season 1 episode of you going to see Hedwig, when you all dressed up together, because that felt like such an important episode, not just for the show, but for your relationship, your characters and everything else in that. But was that a kind of important episode for you guys as actors and your relationship off screen and on screen? Because you go through a lot of emotions in that, and you kind of, you're back and forth with each other through the episode. But I feel like that's the antithesis of your relationship in the show.
That episode 5 and episode 6 were tricky episods to film because Eric and Otis were not talking.
Yeah.
And it
felt
do you remember?
alien.
It was so odd. Like
So odd.
it felt,
I
do you
didn't
remember we had to
didn't like it at all.
park
we
our
had to
bikes on opposite sides
look
of
at
the
each
thing?
other and I look at him and he scowls and turns away. And
I
was
kissed
like,
my teeth, man. I was like,
Yeah.
It was hot. It was not nice.
Yeah. After 4 months of just having banter and having fun and laughing, and then Ben's like, no, now you have to.
Like, you guys can't talk.
Yeah.
You can't talk to each other. Like, don't smile at him. It was like, that was weird. But I think, it definitely highlighted how, kind of how great Otis and Eric's relationship is.
Definitely came stronger at the end.
It came out stronger at the end, and just like, what it means to the show is so. We came out fighting. So it's a beautiful relationship. It's an honor to play it.
This show reminds me a lot of one of my favourite shows, which is Scrubs. Very different in terms of the tone and what it's about, but the way that the creators and the writers and you guys managed to put together the important stuff and the serious stuff with the light-hearted stuff. And I just wondered, when you read the scripts, whether that was a kind of a key component for you guys, that it did deal with all of these subjects, but also had these light-hearted kind of family and friendships going through it.
That stuck out. That stuck out to me. Because I think we deal with a lot of issues in sex education, and what we didn't want to be was like preachy or kind of shaming people, and I think the humor in the writing is a really good way of reaching people and being able
to bring down their walls, and then punch them in the gut.
Punch him in the gut with the emotion. Get the emotion in there.
Yeah.
Very well done. Just in series 2, obviously, not to give any kind of spoilers away, but what was kind of the most surprising thing that you guys found when you were reading the scripts for season 2 about your characters, without giving too much away? Was there a thing that you were kind of like, oh, okay, we're going there?
About our own characters?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to say. We can say.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I really don't want to get fired.
There was some surprises, but I think there were quite a few surprises. Not just I was surprised with some things Otis did in this season, and some of the things that various other people did.
A lot.
So I think the audience are going to be surprised.
Yeah.
In a good way. I think it's always good when shows do not go the way you expect them to.
Yeah.
I think that shows that there's been some thought in the writing.
Yeah.
So
Risks taken.
Well, congratulations again, guys. Absolute pleasure to talk to you again. Thank you so much for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey,